So, welcome to the Squeeze episode 5. I am your host, Tyler Merkel, and with me I have...
Michael Langston.
What a slow week, man. Really not much to talk about.
Such a slow week.
Nothing off the top of my head. There's something today, though, right?
I think so.
What happened today?
That one guy signed.
One guy.
He was like big on the market.
Was he one of the bigger names?
Yeah.
Have we talked about him?
I'm trying to remember, to tell you the truth. What was it? Piper?
Bruce? Bobby Bonilla.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
That's who it was.
There you go. Yeah.
That was a big one. BRYCE Harper signed.
Yeah.
BRYCE fucking Harper.
Yeah.
Oh,
my.
that was a fun notification to get in.
Oh, that was such a nice thing to just open my phone and see MLB going absolutely fucking crazy.
I had a thought, because it's like the Thursday thing. Like,
Yeah.
Machado signed last Thursday.
Yeah.
Dating it, today is February
28th.
28th?
Yes.
Okay. Nice. I had a thought today. I was like, it's gonna be today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're getting real late into spring training.
Even then, with just Bryce out of the way, you still got a lot of people that
Yeah.
you're going late. So even without him, you're still going like, what the fuck's going on here?
This opens the door, though,
Yes, it does.
which is good for guys
Finally.
like Adam Jones. Phillies just came out. They're out on Keuchel and Kimbrel, unless they want short-term deals.
Yeah. Kimbrel does not. Keuchel
No.
might. But
So this is going to set shit up for everyone else.
yeah, but dear Lord, that contract for Bryce.
Oh, yeah, let's fucking talk about that.
Alrighty. Details of that contract. 13 years, $330 million, no opt-outs, and a no-trade clause.
Largest in North American sports.
Largest in baseball history, second largest professional sports contract of all time, behind some boxer I've never heard of before. Yeah. Because I was looking it up, because it was, for the longest time, Giancarlo.
It was, yeah.
But then Canelo Alvarez.
Oh, I didn't know about that contract, but
His is only a 5-year contract, and it's $365 million.
fuck.
But even then, Harper's is $330 million over 13 years, and he's averaging $25.3 million a year.
Play baseball, kids. Fuck.
Go play baseball. Don't get your face punched in boxing and everything else. Play baseball.
Yeah. It's good Harper went the baseball route, because we saw him in that fight with Hunter Strickland.
Oh yeah.
He didn't look great, if I'm being honest with you.
No.
The helmet,
No.
he was throwing it here, but it went there.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Also, 9 out of the top 10 sports contracts of all time are all baseball players.
A-Rod has 2 of them.
A-Rod, Machado, Arenado. We'll talk about him in a second. Miggy, Cano, and Pujols.
3 of these have happened in the last week.
Exactly. Oh my God, I give up. This is just insane.
Fuck, that's big. I thought it would be weird. Not weird, but like, I was like, okay, the maximum contract anybody's going to get this year will be 10 years. I could see like the average yearly number being a lot. 13 years after looking at the fucking Giancarlo and the Pujols one, and seeing how they're already fucking people.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it was hard with Giancarlo because he regressed so much. Well, it's not even that he regressed. It's just you can't top a career caliber year like that, even if you're playing in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Which is, it's a glorified little league ballpark in terms of its dimensions. No dissing on your boys.
No, none taken. Yeah, adjusting to Yankee Stadium is not easy for most people, really.
No, it is not at all. So dealing with that, I mean, it would be hard for him to power, even, coming off of a season where he's playing in that kind of ballpark like Marlins Park.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, God.
Yeah.
And Harper's going to be in a hitter-friendly ballpark. He's got his return on investment is going to be a while. He's going to be 39 when that contract expires.
39-year-old Harper. And, like, I'm not dissing on Bryce Harper as a player, but he's had a lot of inconsistency. That's weird
Yeah.
to have that. Like, also looking at the Machado contract from a fucking week ago,
Yeah.
I think that was fucking great for both him and the Padres because that opt out after 5 years, and that's a really like team friendly contract, even with the $300 million. This one doesn't seem like that at all.
No. It's even looking at they'll be dishing out about 25 mil a year. Even then, the Phillies themselves have about 30, 40 mil left in the bank per year before they have to start paying the luxury tax. They can feasibly go out and get guys. This is a smart deal for them because Harper was going either 10 years, 350, or bust. And the Phillies strung him out longer to show they were more dedicated, but they cut 20 mil off of it. That way they could free up more cap space if they need to go get somebody on a 1-year deal or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is smart for them. And I saw that 13 years and it puzzled me. Because it's like in hockey, you don't see anyone making 10 mil plus a year. It's a cap hit. You don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But with 13 years, he's not a Pujols. Pujols was 31 when Pujols got his monster contract.
Yeah, so it's different.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's young. He's got. I mean, Pujols had 2 MVPs. Harper's got an MVP, but he's also immensely younger. He's not playing a position like first base where it's more taxing on his power. He's playing in the outfield. He can do all this. He 100% deserves a big-ass fucking contract.
Yeah.
This needs to be able to pay out dividends. If in this 13 years the Phillies don't win a World Series, they have failed in this contract.
I feel like with what they've done, I mean, it's postseason or bust every year.
Yes.
But I mean, with the team they put together this year and the moves they've made,
I mean, I was looking at Twitter just to see who the Phillies have built up already, and even without Harper there, they still had a really good team that they built up.
Oh, they absolutely did, yeah.
I mean, you got Kutch, Muto, Hoskins is in there, Nola's got his extension.
Segura,
Franco is going to go off, Arrieta and Hoskins, Robertson, adding a bit to their bullpen. They needed a big, solid bat, like a good Ryan Howard type guy.
Yeah.
They got it in Harper.
They did.
And there's no way they're going to have that 4 aces like they did back in from 2008 to 2012.
No.
Never. You're never going to get that again. So they're really going to have to lean on Arrieta now and Nola, considering that they're probably not going to be able to get Keuchel. And Brad Lidge is not... You're not going to have a Brad Lidge type there again if you don't get Kimbrel. So you got to rely on Robertson to be that kind of guy.
And he is not.
No.
He's not. He was great as a setup man.
Yeah, he's a good setup man or a middle reliever.
Yeah.
He's not a good closer.
No.
So the Phillies themselves are definitely set up for good success. I think they'll make it further than they did last season.
I'd hope so. I hope they make the postseason. No, I mean, I don't. But, I don't.
I get it.
I don't know. I saw the cover of the show today.
That was photoshopped really bad, though.
Yeah.
You could tell they were rushing that one out. So I wouldn't even fret on that one.
I don't love it.
I don't like it either. I think they'll touch it up. They'll make the cover of the show look good for when it comes out.
I fucking hope so. I don't love it.
Yeah. Well, last year the Phillies had 80 wins. After that great start when they thought they were in contention, they fell to third in the division.
Yeah.
2 games behind the Nats, 10 behind the Braves, who won the division.
They ended behind the Nationals?
Yeah. Nationals went 82-80. Phillies went 80-82.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll see the Phillies jump. They'll be in contention with the Braves. It's just the Braves got better.
Braves did get better.
Yeah, Braves got better this offseason. So you'll see that contention spark up again between the Braves and the Phillies, and then maybe the Mets will come in. But adding Harper adds so much to that Phillies offense. I mean, Harper in that 3-hole with Hoskins in there, with JT Realmuto behind the plate, with McCutchen as a vet, a former MVP. He can go in there.
Yeah.
Dear Lord, you got 2 former MVPs on that team.
Yeah.
You got 2 of them, and a guy who could be a very good contender for MVP in Realmuto.
Yeah.
Whew. That's going to be an offensive-heavy team in a great hitter's ballpark.
They're going to be fun to watch.
They're going to be fun to watch. Whenever they come to St. Louis, I'm going to love watching them. Even though I hope Cardinals will beat them every time.
I'm just disappointed. I don't know. It's not what I wanted.
No.
You saw the Giants. They offered him 12-year, $310, I think.
12-year, $310?
Yeah. And they were like, we are willing to go higher. But Bryce Harper wanted to win now.
Yeah.
He wants that ring real bad.
Yeah. Because every time he's had a shot at a ring, he's never made it past the first round of the playoffs.
He's never won a playoff series before.
No. In 2016, I thought was the year the Nationals could do it.
Oh, they were the best team in the National League by far.
Yeah. And the only team that would have been able to beat the Cubs in 2016 was that Nationals team with Bryce Harper as the anchor, Scherzer. Dear Lord, that whole team was that one team that could have beat the Cubs.
That was a Dusty Baker year.
Yeah. And Dusty Baker just doesn't know how to win an elimination game.
No.
He just doesn't. It's
No.
so sad. So that's kind of been the mark of the downfall. Also, Cardinals in that wild Game 5 in 2012 in that DS. Oh, dear Lord. That was a heartbreaker for them, but that was one of the most fun games I've ever watched.
I'm legitimately drawing a blank, dog.
The 2012 NLDS Game 5, Cardinals-Nationals.
Right.
Nationals go up like 6 or 7-0 by the 3rd inning. Cardinals chip away at it in the 9th, a la 2011 Game 6, down to their final strike twice. They draw a couple walks. I think it's Descalzo knocks one up the middle to tie it. Cosma puts one into right field to take the lead. In the bottom of the 9th, the Cardinals win. Harper and Jason Worth and Zimmerman were this close, literally a hair close, to go into the NLCS to play the Giants. But that was like the beginning of the end for them in terms of losing elimination games. And now Harper doesn't have to worry about that anymore because he's got a really good established team. If they get to the playoffs, I think they'll be able to push past the NLDS, make it to the NLCS a couple of years.
I mean, I think they're certainly my favorites to win the East now. I mean,
Yeah.
the Braves made additions, but I don't think they made them where they were supposed to.
Yeah.
They didn't add a starter, and they didn't add anything to their bullpen.
I mean,
either.
their starting core, Fultonevich was doing great.
He was good.
As a leader of their
Newcomb was
starting core.
good.
Yeah.
They
their
lost
bullpen was kind of
old Captain Dickhead. What's his name, man? He was with the Tigers.
not Inciarte.
God, what is your name?
He's gonna look it up. Yeah, because Inciarte's still there. They added Josh Donaldson in the offseason.
That's fun.
Didn't they? I think they added. They added Darren O'Day. Adam Duvall, I think, went there this offseason too.
That did happen. Yeah.
Yeah, and they've got good relief pitchers and guys like Sam Freeman, and a couple other guys.
Vizcaíno's good.
Yeah, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby.
I love.
He's got good hair.
Yeah, and even they don't need to add a lot because they've already got a lot. Ozzy Albies, Freddie Freeman, Markakis, Acuna. Dear Lord, their entire outfield pretty much was the all-star team.
Yeah.
For the National League.
They're good.
Yeah, they're already good. So I don't know if they need to add a lot really, except maybe a couple bolstering pieces in the bullpen to help out with stuff.
That guy doesn't have a name. I don't. That's gonna piss me off all show long.
If you remember it at any time in the show, just shout it out, and we'll be good.
We'll be on to like fucking the Yankees projections, and I'll just fucking scream it out.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
The fuck is this man? We got to keep moving. Got to keep moving. Got to keep the ball moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Phillies. I just hope it opens the door up for see guys like Adam. Now I could see Adam Jones going to San Francisco.
Yeah, Jones will go. I think Jones can go to San Francisco, even though I don't think he'll play as well in a National League ballpark on
No,
a
I
National
don't
League
think so
team.
either.
Not at all, because he's an American League outfielder.
Yeah.
That environment of heavy hitting is where he can really shine compared to the National League, which is more pitcher heavy
Yeah.
in terms of just how they play, since they don't have the DH. But even then, you've got Jones will play well. You'll see Keuchel and Kimbrel sign before spring training is over. I don't know who else is a free agent, to tell you the truth. That's like big other than Jones, Keuchel, Kimbrel. I mean, like guys like Matt Adams signed. Joey Bats still hasn't signed.
Doubt he will. I mean, last
Yeah.
year was his weird year where he played for every NL East team, essentially.
Yeah.
He ended up on the Phillies, but Braves, Mets.
Bartolo hasn't signed, but he's choosing not to, because he's a god. He can do whatever he wants.
Did you see that picture of him on the boat drinking a fucking cold one?
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta pull it up for you, man.
Oh, please.
That was hot.
Yeah.
Got a little hot and bothered.
Yeah. Giovanni Gallardo hasn't signed yet, which is, I mean, he kind of fell off.
That's a name,
Yeah.
I guess.
Gomez and Gonzalez. Cargo
Oh.
and Carlos Gomez. Gomez was playing for the Rangers last. I checked. He should have never left Milwaukee. He was doing great there. I know they traded him, but even then, like, he was not doing well after he left. And then Cargo, I mean, shoot, I don't know. It's just cap room in Colorado.
He had a good season with the Rays.
Yeah. I mean, the Rays were so under the radar, no one ever really paid attention to them this
Yeah.
year, even though they pulled out 90 wins. Gio Gonzalez also hasn't signed.
Yeah.
Headley, Holiday, which I thought he signed something to a minor league contract.
Chase Head.
Chase Headley.
Oh my
That
god.
fucking dude. Oh my god. Maldonado hasn't signed.
I thought he did re-sign with the Stros. Did that not happen?
Let's see. Martin Maldonado. Yeah, he's still a free agent.
Dude's old.
He's only 32.
He's only 32?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought he was like fucking
'Cause he's been around
40.
for so damn long.
Damn.
He's a big dude, too. 5'11", 235. Dear Lord.
That's a unit.
That is a unit. Yes, it is.
I wanna point out I've bulked back up to like 195.
You have?
Yeah, I've been in the gym lately, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the gym lately. I'm losing weight.
I see you're on the treadmill.
I
like
was. I hurt my leg on the treadmill last Tuesday.
Oh damn.
I got a messed up ligament in my leg right now. I'm
Oh,
wearing a
shit.
brace. You can excuse the America socks, but for our viewers at home, my LCL, which is the outside, they think something happened to it. They can't see it right now because all I got was X-rays, but they think something happened in there.
So is this just like a message for our audience to stay away from cardio?
Don't do treadmills. They fuck up your knees really, really bad. Run on a trek. Do the bicycle. Bicycles. In baseball. Bicycles and baseball. Do
Baseball. Okay. The other day
that. We digress.
we had a real nice weather day.
Yes, we did. We live in St. Louis, so like the weather changes to all 4 seasons in a day.
We had ice bad enough to like close schools today,
Yeah.
and it was like 65 2 days ago.
Yeah.
This is a super normal thing for us.
Yeah. This is St. Louis. And you see this shit happen all the time for baseball weather. Here. We'll be playing a baseball game one day, 60, sunny. We're sitting there in our jerseys, and we're wearing nothing underneath, and we're ready to go. And then the next day, we're wearing a parka under our jerseys because it's so fucking cold, because it's the Midwest, and it decided it didn't want to be our friend.
Yeah, no, it's actually fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But went to Blackburn Park. Nice park.
I like Blackburn Park. That's where the Webster softball team plays.
For real?
Yeah, Webster University softball team, their field is right there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nifty.
Nifty.
Went there. I played some tennis. My girlfriend. It was fun. I'm not great at tennis, but I had a good time. But I, of course, brought the gloves, brought the bat, had a brand new wood bat.
Ooh.
I was like, I gotta do something.
Whacking it.
So I just grabbed some balls and went out to the field, just started crushing shit. It felt so good.
Yeah.
I only got one over the fence. I'm gonna be honest with you, but like, it felt good. I bat flipped on a throwing it to myself dinger.
You're cherry bombing.
Yeah, it was.
I would bat flip on a cherry bomb dinger any day.
Oh, dude, it was a moonshot.
Of course.
I miss baseball so much, dude.
I know.
Fuck.
Anytime, my grandpa lives up in a little farm town called Staunton, Illinois, and they got little league fields up there. I don't go play on the high school fields because I don't know the high schoolers at Staunton, but
Yeah.
I go to the little league fields. I get my uncle. He kneels down and he does batting practice to me, and every time I hit a danger, I do a Kent Murphy walk off.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, bat flip.
Coach Cam Murphy.
Yeah, bat flip, disrespect their family. Oh my God, Kent Murphy is the GOAT. By the way, if any of our listeners and or viewers have never heard of the man that is Kent Murphy, look him up on YouTube. He hasn't done a lot of videos lately, but he will teach you everything you need to know about baseball. He has hit more home runs than Hank Aaron, Barry Bonds, A-Rod, Babe
This
Ruth,
is truth.
all of them
Yeah.
combined.
I heard he's not a fan of bunting. Though.
No, he fucking hates bunting.
He's not cool with that.
He had to do a video on bunting to teach the kids because, he values our education as kids. But even then, dear Lord, he hates bunting.
Remember Domingo Ayala?
He still does
Yeah,
stuff.
no,
Domingo
I
Ayala
just saw
still
it the
does
other day.
baseball stuff.
Domingo. God damn, that brings me back to like freshman year baseball.
Yes. Oh,
My
my
name is
God.
Domingo Ayala, and
What?
today
Do you want to play semi-pro?
Sunday league. Oh, you're bringing me back, man. Fuck.
If you play right field, you are the coach's kid. Coach, okay, I loved Ayala, but Murphy's got a special place in my heart just for the right field episode. He's like, if you play right field and you are under the age of 12, you are the worst
You're the
fucking
worst
player,
fucking player
on the team. So listen up, because I'm only going to say this shit once.
Oh my God.
Wow, we went way on a
you're bringing me
tangent
back,
reminiscing
dog.
about baseball.
I'm still trying to find out what this fucking dude's name is. God damn.
We wanted, so in high school, we would do walk-off home run celebration competitions as a team. So we'd all gather around home plate and we'd all practice hitting a no-doubter. And we did it, and I came up with a plan. I was going to do it, and we never did it again. And I was so fucking pissed we never did it again. I was going to make my celebration a Kent Murphy video of hitting a home run.
Yeah.
So I go, welcome back, kids and coaches. And I go through the whole thing. There are 3 steps to hitting a danger. Number 1, fuck Chucky.
Oh, I hated Chucky. Oh, he got a bad rap.
Number 2, fuck Lonnie. Lonnie is my stepbrother, and he is dumb. I hate Lonnie. Step 3, disrespect the person's family whenever you hit a danger. Okay? That's just what you gotta do. I mean, it probably wouldn't have been that good because I probably would have choked in the moment, not gonna lie.
Remember hepatitis C later?
I did that my first time, and I got a 8 out of 10 for yelling hepatitis C later.
That's what's up.
And then they gave me an 8 because when I hit home plate, I said fee fi fo
fuck
fucking
you.
gone. And they said, yeah, no, we're taking points off. That was fucking dumb. And I was like, screw you guys. We had one kid who he hit the home run, and he started crying.
Right?
And we were like, what? And he rounded the bases. He hit home plate. He took his bat. It's a DeMarini bat.
Right?
And he buried it. And we were like, what the fuck? He goes, here lies DeMarini. And we're like, huh? And he's like, it died after I just crushed that fucking home run. May it rest in peace. It will never be used again.
That's complex, man.
It was so weird.
That's
We were laughing. Like, half of us were laughing our asses off. The other half were like,
Like, what the fuck did I just watch,
Yeah.
dude?
We were just so taken aback by the fact that this man had buried his DeMarini bat. Are you still searching?
I know one of the guys in this mission was Matt Latos. And okay, he's one of the guys from MLB 18 The Show. He's one of the fucking the diamond starting pitchers you can get.
Okay. Diamond starting pitchers.
It was David Price, Matt Latos, and then this other guy. Anibal Sanchez! Oh my god! He was with Atlanta last year, and I don't know where he is now. Holy shit, Anibal Sanchez.
Wow.
That's the name I couldn't remember for like 10 fucking minutes.
He's playing with the Nats now.
I didn't even hear that happen. Good for him.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he get traded?
He was with him in the postseason, I think. Maybe.
Oh no, he signed a 2-year, $19 million deal with the Nats.
Why did I not hear about that?
And a club option for 2021. So he's here 2019-2020 with the possible third year if the club wants him.
That's cool.
Wow. He's getting extensions and options, and there's a lot of other people getting extensions and options too. I mean, we all know who the big one is on this one.
We do. Big news. Nolan Arenado. I closed out of my fucking show notes, so pick me up.
Yeah, Nolan Arenado. First of all, so he signed before Bryce did. He signed his extension a little bit right before Bryce did. That way, that also had really big implications. But
Yeah.
It was an 8-year, $260 million extension, new contract. And that alone has put it within the top 10 contracts of all time.
Yeah. This is big because, well, first off, we thought the Yankees were gonna get Arenado next year.
Maybe.
That's why we didn't move on Machado.
Yeah.
But whatever. Second, like the dollars per year on this was like $35.5 million, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up my pen. I dropped my pen.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's still gonna be good. It's 8 years, so it's not as long term. Even though he's only a year older than Bryce. But I mean, shit, you're gonna lock him up in a ballpark like that.
Yeah.
With the way he's been hitting lately. Oh dear Lord, he hasn't won an MVP yet.
No, he's not.
But he's been a home run leader, RBI leader,
And that glove, dog.
6-time Gold Glover. Oh my God! Of course he needs to be in there.
Yeah. What is he? I mean, I guess he sees something in Colorado that I don't, because
Yeah.
he's got to see something real bright in that. And mind you, they're coming off 2 straight postseason appearances. They're making it farther each time. They're not. I mean, they're a small market team, so like who are they gonna add? They did add Daniel Murphy,
They did.
which is a nice little pickup.
Yeah.
Um,
Their bullpen is
They have
Their
Wade Davis.
starters are getting there.
the starters are getting there. I mean,
You got Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon in the outfield.
Iannetta behind the plate.
Their
He's
starters
been
were
great.
pretty good last year. Man, like the Marquez and Freeland really kicked
Yeah.
off.
You remember when Mark Reynolds was playing for them? Mark Reynolds, the old Cardinal guy.
Yeah.
you used to be
He's
on
with
the
them
Diamond-
again, right?
Yeah, he's a non-roster invite to spring training.
He does his
Yeah.
hitting 220, but weirdly enough hitting like 30 bombs every year.
Yeah.
He's just gonna do that till he's like 90.
Yeah. And I mean, he's doing well enough in a place like Colorado where the air is like that. Even with the humidor, the ball's still jumping off the bat. But also, you've got Bud Black, who just signed an extension.
Yeah.
So you've got him nailed down long term. And there's no doubt in my mind that, Arenado's been there since they sucked.
Yeah.
He's been there. Remember when that video blew up? The Rockies were playing the Padres, and they went out after a horrible inning, and Arenado blew up in the dugout.
Yeah.
He was yelling at
Oh
people,
yeah.
pissed off.
That dude doesn't like the Padres.
No.
Remember that fight last year with
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, I remember that when he got plunked.
Yeah.
That was really bad. But it's a thing with Arenado. He's been there to see them bad, and he's been around to see them good, and he wants to see this out.
I like that though. I mean,
Yeah.
that's cool as shit.
That's dedication on his part. And I mean, shit, he still wants to be hitting home runs. He's 25 hits away from 1,000.
Damn.
And he's batting 291 for his career. A 291 career average. Dear Lord. That guy needs to stay in Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude's a top 10 player in baseball.
Yes.
And I'd say he's been the overall best defensive player in the past 5 years with Javi Baez and like Colton Wong in the infield.
Yeah.
Fuck, good for him. I don't know. I think it's weird he wants to stay in Colorado that long, but
He deserves it.
yeah.
His people are still there though. I mean, he's still got Blackman. He's still got
Chuck
Iannetta.
Nasty.
Yeah. He's got all of them in there that he's still like. I mean, guys like Cargo. Cargo hasn't signed yet, but he might sign a minor league deal. Or no, he wouldn't even sign a minor league deal, like a short-term backup outfielder deal. Cardinals, if Fowler doesn't work out, go for Cargo
Yeah.
and pull him away.
Yeah.
That's something. But Arenado knows that he's going to have a platform there in Colorado to push for stuff. I mean, I know the Dodgers have won, God, how many fucking NL West titles?
6 straight?
Yeah.
6 straight.
They've got a way to push against that a little bit. But,
Yeah, no, they're the only ones in the West who can.
yeah, with the fact that the Diamondbacks just gutted everything.
Yeah.
But even then, like, jeez, the Rockies need to do something. It can't just be like 07 all over again. Poor the 07 Rockies were Helton and Holiday, and God, that team was great, and they just ate shit against the Red Sox.
Dude, that makes me remember how old Tulo is. He was on that team.
Shit. He is that
Troy
old.
Tulowitzki's old as shit, dog.
Oh, my God.
He's tearing it up in spring training, though.
He is. He's doing a great job for the Yankees in spring
yeah,
training.
man, that's a feel-good story. I mean,
Yeah.
he hadn't really played much for like 2 years with his fucking weird heel injuries and his back stuff. And, I mean, that was a big moment. He went up and hit a home run off the Stroman of the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
The team who ate
yeah.
$38 million of his contract.
Yeah. And he's one of the guys who's looking really good this spring training.
Yeah.
Like, who's that guy? Seattle, Kikuchi.
Oh, my. Did you see what he did to Votto?
Yes.
That was cool.
That was disgusting.
That was their big, like, international signing this offseason. Dude looks good.
That's the Mariners getting payback for not signing Ohtani.
Yeah.
Because the Mariners should have signed Ohtani. I said from the get-go, I thought the Mariners were going to get Ohtani. He went to the Angels. The Mariners, with that strong connection to Japan with Ichiro and the fact that they're owned by Nintendo, they needed a trademark guy. And
Yeah.
Kikuchi is showing up. Holy shit.
I'm excited to see him this year.
I mean, fuck me. Running Kikuchi, Tulowitzki.
Do you remember? Sorry to cut you off.
No.
Whatever happened to Hisashi Iwakuma? I
Iwakuma?
know he was hurt, but I don't know if he ever came back.
Iwakuma, he went to Yomiuri Giants. Yomiuri Giants. How do you say that? He's in Japan.
Okay.
NPB.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, he's older than I thought.
Yeah, he's like 37. He's 37?
That makes me wonder what happened to Drew Smiley.
See, like, a lot of these guys from our youth that were, like, really,
Cubs.
is he really playing for the Cubs?
Not the Cubs. Rangers.
Rangers.
Wait a minute. Because he pitched really well in the WBC, and then
Yes, he did.
ripped his elbow up and had to get Tommy Juan. And he was with the Mariners then.
Yeah.
He never came back. Went to the Cubs.
He was pitching for the Rays really well. I remember that when he was pitching for Tampa.
Oh. okay. That was the thing.
Yeah. So even so you got all that going on there. So Kakashi can be that guy. Kikuchi. God, I can't read.
No, same.
I play baseball. I don't read.
Dude, we're coming up on midterms.
Our brains are fried at the current moment in time, ladies and gentlemen. It is almost midterms week here at Webster University, which is where we go to school. Webster University, liberal arts, emphasis on the liberal.
Liberal. If you've never listened to one of our episodes, you'll find out.
Yeah. Go back, listen to everything, and you will get the full context. But yeah, so Kikuchi is looking good. Tulo is looking good. Adam Wainwright.
Yeah.
The confidence of getting that new contract just to keep him around, and the Cardinals, he threw 2 perfect innings.
He did. You know who else in a Cardinals uniform is looking real good in spring training? My man, Miles Michaelis. Threw another 3 scoreless today.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Him and Flaherty look good.
Thank God. We need Flaherty to look better. Dear Lord, we need Flaherty to play ball.
Yeah, we really do. Michaelis was the other big extension.
Yeah, he was. That was a good extension.
Yeah. And I'm real fucking glad he got it.
Yeah.
Because I've talked about this, but I hated when we actually went ahead and... What the fuck did I just get charged for? Okay. Anyway. No, dude, I fucking hated when we went and we made that move because it was none of the big free agents. I'm like, yeah, we found the guy in Japan who hasn't pitched in 19 years, and then he was an all-star.
When I first heard of Michaelis, I was like, okay, maybe. There was that stretch of time in April, May, and early June last season when we were still trying to get our shit together, when we were losing left and right, where we would win 1 out of 5 games every 5 games, and that one game we'd win was always Michaelis on the mound because he could anchor our rotation. And that contract, that extension we just gave him is great.
Yeah, 4 year, $68 million. Cost effective for us. A lot of money for him.
It locks him up because Wainwright's getting ready to retire.
Yeah.
Martinez is uncertain.
Very uncertain.
Yeah. So that's good for the Cardinals. I mean, Michaelis is kind of old. He's 30. He's hitting that age where maybe you might see him start to regress a little bit. But number one, he's a young dad. That'll keep him young. He's got 3 kids at home.
3 kids.
He's got 3. He's got 1, and then he missed the All-Star game because he was having twins.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's why he missed the All-Star game, and that's why Yachty went in his place. That's why Yachty got to go to the All-Star game, was because of Michaelis.
Dog, wrap it up. That's a lot of kids.
Yeah,
it's 3 more than I have.
It's 3 more than I have.
My God, am I right?
A combined 6 more if you do the math.
Wow.
I don't do math.
Yeah, no, I mean, again.
Yeah.
We like baseball.
Yeah. I'm a public law major. He's a film major. We don't do math.
Not at all, dog.
No. But that's a great contract for him, of course. He was like Lance Lynn, where Michaelis could eat up innings, but the difference between him and Lynn was that Lynn wasn't a good pitcher.
No. And he wasn't consistent at all. He could have his 8-inning games, and then he couldn't make it out of the first inning.
Yeah. I was consistently saying Lance Lynn is not a good pitcher. You need to put him in the bullpen. I don't care if he's able to eat up innings left and right. The guy throws 5 different fastballs, and that's all his repertoire is.
Yeah.
3 and 4th time through the lineups, guy's going to be able to hit fastballs. Lance Lynn did that, and I think he went to like Minnesota or something.
Did go to Minnesota.
It exposed him so much.
Yeah, he was ass in Minnesota. Ended up...
did he end up in New York?
He did, yeah. The Yankees traded Tyler Austin, which was very sad for me. I'll get to that. Traded Tyler Austin for Lance Lynn, and he had a long reliever. The Yankees' starting rotation last year was injury-riddled badly, so he ended up starting a bit. But as a long reliever, he did pretty well enough to get him a 3-year contract with the Rangers or something.
Yeah, he's playing with the Rangers right now. But I mean, a career ERA of 3.57 isn't going to cut it.
No.
No, you need to be below that 3.5. I'd say even below the 3.25 mark to be a good starting pitcher.
Absolutely.
So he's got a 3-year, $30 million deal with the Rangers.
Crazy you got that,
And
being honest with you.
why the hell are you getting that if you're going to the American League
He's like,
and they can hit fastballs like that?
He's at best any team's fourth starter.
Yes.
And that's stretching it.
Yeah, and the only reason why he racked up that many strikeouts in St. Louis and everyone's like, he's such a great pitcher, is because he pitched so fucking much.
Yeah.
He started every single one of his starts. And I guarantee you, he would go 13-10. But those 10 losses that he would have when it came to the teams that he was playing, those are teams that we needed wins against.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't throwaway games. Like, his 13 wins would come against teams like the Reds or the fucking Pirates or the Padres.
Dude was resilient, though.
Yeah.
Saw him take a fastball off the head and he popped right back up.
I mean, he's a dumb Southern boy, so who gives, he don't give a shit.
He don't got a lot up there anyway.
No, he's like,
I'm
I'm gonna go up on the man and throw fastballs. That's what I'm gonna
fastball. You got to work a breaking ball in there at some point.
Yeah. Well, I saw him throw a slider one time, about shit my pants.
What?
I was like,
what?
What? You can do that?
You can do that?
Why aren't you doing that? But then, going back to the main point, full circle on this, Michaelis replaced Lynn by throwing that 200-plus inning season that we needed him to throw, that 30-plus start, and he actually won more games. Michaelis was in contention for the Cy Young.
Yeah.
There was a stretch there in even after he was the guy anchoring the squad in the early part of the season, where even for a little bit of the second half, before the All-Star break and a little bit to start the second half, oh my God, Michaelis was unstoppable on the mound.
He did not give up home runs at all.
Michaelis was striking guys out. If they were making contact, he was making sure the contact was in a place where they had a guy in the field ready to go. So, I mean, you're looking at shit like that, and you're like, oh, my God.
He had a 2.83 ERA last year?
Really?
Oh, my God.
See, there you go.
I'm looking at it. They were a lot better than I thought they were, and I knew they were good. I just want to find the home runs. He gave 16 home runs last year, that's decent. That's not really bad.
Good. And at the plate, he hit a home run himself in his first plate appearance back since coming back from Japan. Holy shit.
Pitched in 32 games, had a complete game, 200 innings. God, that's good.
Yeah. So, I mean, and Wainwright's behind him 100% on this. I mean, he's not a young guy. But the good thing is he is going to get a $5 million signing bonus from it too.
Oh.
So there's even more incentive for him to play well. So the fact that you've got guys like Arenado getting his big extension that he gets, Bud Black getting the extension in Colorado as a good manager, and Michaelis getting his extension, you're seeing these teams finding confidence, and they're willing to push to get these guys and hold on to them, because I didn't think the Cardinals were going to be able to hang on to Michaelis.
No, I didn't think so either.
And when they hooked him up for this, I was, yes.
Yeah.
But then now our worry shifts to Goldschmidt.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say that. If they can manage to lock up Goldie, and Goldie's going to wait to see what the Cardinals are going to do this year, as you should.
Yeah.
If they can lock up Goldie, I'll be a happy boy. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
They need to do what they did with Pujols, where they let Pujols walk because Pujols wanted too much time on the contract, and the Angels are starting to get burned by that, because right about this year, I think, is when that contract would have expired for them, and the Angels still have to hold on to him until 2022.
Fuck.
With Goldschmidt, it's a completely different story, and the Cardinals, and I think Goldschmidt's going to be smarter about it than Pujols was, and the Cardinals are going to be able to get him, hopefully, because they've had Pujols slip through their hands. Holiday left, which was so sad, but still, when he hit that home run and what was he thought was his last at bat, I choked up.
Oh, I did too. Yeah. It was against that last series against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got that. You've got Pujols, Holiday slipped through. Berkman left.
Yeah.
Beltran left right after the World Series in 2013.
Dude, do you remember Alan Craig?
Alan Craig fell off the face of the earth when we traded him to Boston.
Oh, yeah.
We traded him for John Lackey.
Oh, yeah.
We traded him and Joe Kelly for John Lackey.
Okay. Perfect. So what I was saying earlier about Lance Lynn got traded for Tyler Austin. This brings me to Joe Kelly. Highlight of my fucking year last year was the Tyler Austin Joe Kelly fight.
Oh so fun.
God. Joe Kelly throwing that pussy ass fucking fastball. Okay. Let's get back to
He did beat him though. I mean, Kelly can throw a fastball.
Oh yeah, no, he can ramp it up. Tyler Austin slides into second. Fucking Brock Holt was in the way. Okay, little fucking bitch. Gets knocked over, and he says something to Tyler Austin. They go back and forth. Joe Kelly beans Tyler Austin. Who slams the fucking bat on the plate. Charges. Judge had Joe Kelly in a headlock. Oh my! I'm just like playing it back in my head right now. That was a good game.
That was a good game.
Oh my God! Yankees went on to win that game.
That reminisce.
Beat the shit out of Joe Kelly.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of like the old Yankees Red Sox when they remember that old MLB Productions series of videos that they'd make. Like Jenny Finch would go out.
Yeah.
And she was the shit.
Oh yeah.
And she'd like talk with guys like Piazza and Bonds when they were there. And then they'd do MLB bloopers. That was my fucking shit.
Dude, I remember that.
And then they had Yankees Red Sox rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
And it was either narrated by Francona or Torrey. And it was all about 2013. So from 97 to 04. It was just that. I mean, it looked at the Yankee Red Sox rivalry previous and all their fights, but it looked at how intense it had got.
Yeah.
97 to 04.
Oh yeah, dude. This was the Pedro and Manny years, and then
Pedro, Manny, when Poppy came over and when
Yeah.
A-Rod came over, and Soriano was in the mix. God.
yeah. Then it got more heated later on with fucking A-Rod and
Yeah. A-Rod and
Veritek and
A-Rod and Veritek going at it was, dear Lord, that fight. And I remember the Pedro fight where he plunked a guy and then threw Don Zimmer to the ground.
Yeah.
That was horrible. But that fight that happened this year with Joe Kelly reminds me of that.
Certainly fucking helped to like reignite the rivalry, which had been non-existent for so long because the Yankees had sucked for so long, but so did Boston for a little bit, and that rivalry died and nobody talked about it, and now they're playing in fucking London, and it's them and them only in the East this year, and
it was a fall off.
I'm glad it got messy again.
Yeah, because like the Red Sox got good in 07.
Yeah.
And they were in it in 07. And then 08. I don't know what the fuck happened. 09, Yankees won it.
Yeah. 08, the Rays.
Yeah, the
happened.
Rays.
Yankees didn't make the postseason. Red Sox were a wild card, I want to say.
Yeah, because they beat the Red Sox in the ALCS, I think, or something. Yeah. So, and then there was that period of the Red Sox got really good. They won in 2013. And then, when they'd go down, the Yankees would go up.
Yeah.
And it was World Series hangover. And now you both are just right there at 100-win teams easy each time.
Yeah. And then, like, just last year's postseason, man, like, the DS hurt a lot. Fuck, it hurt. But we had the Yankees had their moments. Fucking David Price got shelled. Oh my God. Gary hit 2 bombs that game. Judge went yard. Yeah. Red Sox won, but who fucking cares? Fake news.
It humbles you, too. I would think it humbles you. Because the Royals in 2014 when they lost to the Giants, it humbled them, and they knew, okay, we're a damn fucking good ball club, and we know we got a shot at this. It humbled you guys to lose to the Red Sox.
Yeah.
So this year, y'all know what the fuck you need to do.
And we added the pieces we needed to.
Yeah.
We really did.
And it was a no-brainer in 2015, going into spring training. Everyone said, yeah, the Royals are going to win the World Series. They got robbed last year. They're going to be back. They're going to be able to do it. They're not like most teams. They've got the leaders to do it.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, dear Lord, you got the leaders to do it.
Yeah. God. That was game 5 of the, no, not game 5. How many games did they go? Game 4 of the DS. I was laying on the floor. That was a sad moment for me.
There's always that one game that you just kind of cry over. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it and lie. There's always a game that you watch and your team's losing that you cry over.
Yeah.
2012 NLCS Game 7 for me.
Was that the...
That wasn't when Ishikawa hit the walk-off. That was 2 years prior when the Cardinals went up 3-1 and then lost each game since. And it was almost a complete rainout in San Francisco.
Oh.
And I cried. John Jay hit the pop-up to end the game, and I was like, fuck. But Ishikawa, I can't watch that. I can't watch that Ishikawa walk-off anymore.
I saw like some highlight video yesterday.
Yeah.
I was bored at work, and that was the first fucking thing in there.
I hate it. I hate seeing that. It makes me cringe because it's very. They want to make that the Giants win the pennant. They want to make that the new one, and I'm like, no. Yeah. I get that it's the Giants, but no. There was already a better home run.
Yeah.
Clearly, and we all know what that was. Game 6, David Freese.
I had a moment here. I was in like a basic photography class, just like 1000 level class, and we had to show off 3 pictures that just had some significance to us and explain why. And the first one I showed off, it was a picture of David Freese. It was Game 6, him hitting the walk-off. He was out of focus, but the background wasn't. And it's before the ball actually went out, but you just see every Cardinals fan looking in the exact same direction, hands in the air, like look of like shock on their face. And as I was explaining this to my class, I was getting chills, like explaining. I was like, yeah, I don't really have to explain the significance of this photo if you're, from St. Louis. Nobody fucking got it. Nobody knew what game it was from. I was just like, fuck, I forgot what school I went to. And my audience, I was just like, okay.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Because Webster ourselves, we are nationally ranked in NCAA D3 baseball.
Yeah.
We are like number 17 in the country.
Yeah.
For NCAA D3 baseball. But they're all the baseball players are either sports communication majors or like
business.
In the business.
Yeah. This is pertinent. This is a baseball show. Webster University, you might not even know we have fucking sports teams.
Depending on who you ask, yeah.
Depending on who you ask. The lack of the care and like advertising that we do with our sports is fucking ridiculous.
There is a new effort being started here, actually. We record this in the studio for the Galaxy Radio, which is the Webster student radio station. And there's actually an effort by the station.
Yeah.
And every week we're doing a new segment where a player from the baseball team is going to come in and say, hey, I'm blah, blah, blah. From the baseball team, here's the games we got this week. And we're going to air it.
That's badass.
Yeah. And most of the time, like, whenever there's a game or something, they put it out on the website, and we just go to the website. But even then, like, the shit we do for sports.
Yeah.
First of all, where we play baseball at a semi-pro ballpark.
Yeah, you play...
GCS.
Yeah, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, Gateway Grizzlies. It's an all-turf field. I've played there before, actually.
Yeah.
And
I've been on the field. I didn't play there.
First of all, no metal spikes. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks. We didn't know that. Second, we thought there were locker rooms, but we didn't have access to them when we played there. So that also fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That's a double fucking suck. That's 2 fucking sucks from Michael.
2.
2.
2, count them 2.
2. 3. The sun and the way that the ballpark is angled, the sun is fucking horrible.
Oh, it's killer, yeah.
Because the way that they have the lights set up, you can't see the baseball once it passes the stands. Even at dusk and shit, you can't see the baseball off the bat. They hit the lights themselves are not bright enough to where if the ball goes up, the ball went up, and I looked up at first base, and I feel like I'm playing on a tire, and I look up, and I'm like, where is it? Where is it? I lost it. I could not see it. It's a bright white baseball, and the way that the lights are and the sky, it's like dark purple. I can't see this baseball because the lights aren't good.
Yeah.
And the ball falls into the stands, luckily, about 200 feet that way, towards the first baseline, which, whew, on my part.
Yeah.
But the planks are, this is what I hate about just turf fields in general.
Oh, dude, I fucking hate turf.
The ball doesn't die.
No.
So I get a hard hit ground ball from a lefty playing first base. I'm fielding it like I'm at the hot corner.
Yeah.
Which I'm fucked on that one.
Have you ever played, did you ever play at Vianney?
No.
Their newer field.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dog.
Yeah. Do you ever play at BRYCE High School in the weird? Okay, so it's weird with some high schools because some high schools will do it where they'll only have a turf infield and grass outfield.
Yeah.
BRYCE High School in St. Louis has that. So when we'd go there to play, it would be the infielders. I mean, first of all, we weren't supposed to wear metal, but they said outfielders could since it's in the outfield. But everyone wore metal because we all said we were outfielders, and coach would change our positions at the last minute because we didn't have enough players. Or didn't have enough players, all in air quotes. So there's that. But even then, the ball coming in would just, it bounces. It doesn't, you're staying down and you're expecting, okay, the ball's going to bounce and die. No, you're fielding it in front of you, and this ball comes up, hits you in the chest every time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great because you can just catch it right there, but fuck.
Yeah, the spot we did off-season training at, it was like between my freshman and sophomore year. And that was the first time I'd ever been on turf, ever. And coach was hitting ground balls, and I was not staying back. I was charging it like I normally would. I don't know why I was in the infield. I played outfield then, but I was in the infield, and that hit me in the lips so fucking hard. I was not ready for that bounce, nor did I play the infield, so I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. That bust my lips so fucking bad, dude.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's weird. So, in the off season, number one, so we played at our home games at Deer Creek Park in Maplewood. And it was notorious for, number one, being the worst baseball field you've ever seen in your life because we did not have an outfield fence. And our left center, so the ballpark itself looked like the LA Coliseum.
Yeah.
In terms of its dimensions. So left center was 290.
Oh.
And no fence. It's just trees. And if the rule was if it hits a leaf on a tree, even if it's hanging over, it's a home run.
What the fuck?
So a couple people I know on my team that have graduated, some of them even go here, they had one home run in their high school career, and that was because of that. I got my home run legit. It went past because they cut the trees back, and I hit it there. So there we go. But so we have that, and then our infield is all dirt, right? There's no grass in the dirt.
Oh, fuck.
It's all dirt. And there are rocks.
Yeah?
Horrible rocks.
Ooh, yeah.
When they drag the field, we're like, yeah, they drag the field, great. They kick up rocks when they do it.
Yeah.
So it's us and the umpires, in between every pitch, we pick up 3 or 4 and we shoot them off. Oh, my God, we called it a Deer Creek hop. Ball's coming right at you. Next thing you know, boom, it's off to the left. I had to make a scoop one time at first base. This ball hit the ground about 6 feet in front of me. I'm going for the scoop, and the ball just hopped straight up in the air and fell down.
Fuck that.
And we're playing inner city school who has never seen that before. And they're like, are we in the country? What the fuck's going on here?
What is this?
Welcome to Deer Creek.
Welcome to Deer Creek. I was blessed. So my freshman year, Our main field was a lot like that. All dirt infield, fucking tons of rocks. Our outfield looked like garbage. We had an old, shitty fence. And then my coach at the time, he just dumped. We fundraised, and he dumped a shitload of money into that field. We got a brand new fence, grass infield. He cleaned up the outfield. He probably spent a couple $1 billion on Diamond Dry to make sure we could play. He got the sprinklers put in. McClure North has one of the nicer baseball fields in all of North County. It's fucking nice. It's legit.
Yeah.
Dude, we went a little off.
Yeah. I got one more
beat.
quick story to say before we go about just this. So in the off season, you were talking about you play on turf and shit. Practice. Yeah. We'd play in our gym.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah.
And so in the paint of our gym for the basketball lines, it was white.
Mm-hmm.
And then the wall was white, and we'd play hot shots. And you wouldn't see the ball. We would not call it hot shots. We'd call it prayers.
Yeah.
Because you'd pray. And our coach was notorious. He had a fungo that he taped up with hockey tape.
Yeah.
To hit the ball harder at you.
Oh, fuck, dude.
And we literally would have it sometimes where he'd hit the ball so hard it didn't spin.
Oh,
it would move
He's
at
got
you.
this fucking missile coming at you.
Yeah, and you're like, ugh. So, I mean, shit. It's a baseball on so many different surfaces. It's just messed up. But it's our love of the game.
Love of the game, dog. Dude, yeah, our gym, the back wall, like where we'd like rainy days, we'd have our bullpens inside. There are a couple spots where the cinder blocks were fucking broken because these kids were wild.
Yeah.
And we didn't have the money to fix that shit.
Yeah.
Shit was rough, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
You do what you gotta
Fucking
do.
miss baseball.
Yeah.
We gotta come back soon, though.
Yeah, we do.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Not that we can play it, but
I mean, we'll be good.
we'll be good.
Yeah.
Let's go play catch sometime.
We should.
We'll make time.
Yeah. When my leg heals up, we'll be good to go.
Come play catch with us.
Yeah. Hit us up on Instagram. If we ever say we want to play catch, we'll see how many people we get.
I'll put a poll. I'll put a poll up.
Put a poll up.
Anyway, I honestly hadn't paid attention to how fucking long we went.
No, we're only about 2 minutes over. That's all right.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's all for the love of the game.
Of course.
That's going to wrap up episode 5 of the Squeeze Baseball Podcast. Check us out on YouTube, not SoundCloud anymore. Maybe iTunes soon. We'll see.
Hopefully iTunes.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. That's going to wrap this up. My name's Tyler Merkel.
I'm Michael Langston.
Have a good one.